Hey, if you don't know me by now, I'm Eni, and I like to do tarot readings for fun. If you're not into that type of thing, that's totally fine. You can scroll on through. I really do not give a shit. I am just here to spread my light. So today, I'm using what I dubbed my little furry deck. It's called the Anima Soul deck. Anima Soul. I think I got it somewhere off like some sort of Instagram shop. I honestly genuinely like the art, although I feel like I like the art, like I say. I don't know if it's AI generated or not. It kind of feels like it is, which has me bummed out a little bit. But because I try to actively stay away from AI and giving my money to that. But so far I feel like I fell victim to two decks. There's a deck coming in from like I can't remember what it's called, but some sort of like foresty, funky like thing I thought looked really cool on Kickstarter. I was like, oh, I love the art, it looks so beautiful. And then I invested in it. Then I think once I collected my pledge and stuff, I got kind of curious. I scrolled down, I saw that they used AI to like help them make the art. I was like, ugh. So, kind of bummed. I don't know if this one is. I didn't really check. I still haven't checked. I don't know if I should have. I may just be that be a limbo thing. Anyway, just like FYI about the decks that I have in slash incoming. Anyway, I suppose the collective need to know. And I got Five of Swords in reverse at the bottom of the deck. And I heard they've been defeated. It feels mainly like a group, but then it's tied into a community and network I'm hearing that feels defeated. I heard they have to take the L. And if they've taken the L cause of public embarrassment, because they lost to a Queen of Cups. Yup. These people are upset because they feel they feel defeated, and then two, they can't believe they got defeated by a Queen of Cups of all the suits in the deck. The sweetheart. The least suspecting of them all. And that's why they're so upset, because they lost to a sweetheart. And these people cannot take the L's. It's just like they can't. Seven of Cups in reverse, is that right? No, Eight of Cups. I heard people stayed behind. It's like people have the option to follow you, but they decide to like stay behind and not come towards you. So I'm getting what the Eight of Cups in reverse. I'm also hearing you're not leaving, you're standing your ground. Which has these people, I heard, freaked out. Because they're like impressed that you just won't move. Eight of Wands in reverse. Hearing delays. I'm hearing they're facing delays. The Empress. The Empress is installing delays. Is that what that is? Hold on, let me look up 8-8 next to each other. Hold on a second. Alright, so 8-8 talks about abundance, achievement, and financial success. You defeating these individuals. And you're I heard... Wait, what? What? I heard you're gaining their abundance. Because you've fully stepped into your Empress energy. You defeat these individuals as a Queen of Cups. But you have fully embraced. And this is a tiger, by the way, mind you. This is a tiger for the Empress. Hearing you're prowling around. And showing off your power. And your looks. Ooh. People see this collective as the divine feminine. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And it's... Oh, people are trying to stay behind because they're trying to hold this information back. I think it'll come out regardless, right? Right? And it'll come out regardless, but they're trying to desperately hold it back. And when people are trying to hold back, people are leaking stuff as other people are trying to hold shit. It's kind of a mess, to be honest. Split it? Split it? Okay. The Empress, the King of Cups. And then is it upside down? What is it? The Four of Cups. Okay. Right? Not six? Yeah, it's four. It's in Roman numerals. It's sometimes a little difficult when they're in reverse. There is a divine counterpart coming in. And this is like in the works. This is like what's being orchestrated right now. Is there is a King of Cups because it's like a water deck, I heard he's swimming his way, so it might be long distance. There might be some like a ocean between you guys. He's coming through to extend an offer towards you. I heard he feels like it's his soul calling. Okay. So I'm told to read the whole deck. Goody. So we got the Four of Cups in reverse, and the Page of Pentacles reverse, the Hanged One reverse, and the Nine of Pentacles. So what I'm getting with this is the masculine the masculine in question is dropping off previous commitments that were holding him back with the Hanged Man reverse. Is it currently? Okay, so this masculine in question that's trying to come forward is trying to break off some sort of, like, previous commitments he made to the collective? Not to, against? Yeah, against. He's dropping this because he realizes they were holding him back with the Hangman. You, collective, are the Knight of Pentacles, single, hot, abundant. I heard flying around. Maybe you're flying, maybe you're traveling, I don't know, something with flying. Or just, like, soaring. Oh, like, taking off. Like, you're taking off, and your success is / will gain public recognition, which has this Queen of Swords in reverse all fucked up. Is it more than one? This is a group of feminines, by the way. A group of feminines. They're really snarky, gossipy, cruel, and crude. I also heard airheads at the exact same time, too, as well. They're just a mess. They're upset because they decided to go on the most foolish journey against you. Fool in reverse, for those I don't know that are new, is my dumb fuck card. When the fool in reverse comes up, it's my dumb fuck card. So there's a group of dumb fucks. Because they tried to, like, cast an illusion on you. Like, these women were just sneaky, deceptive, and, like, under the radar. Not anymore, right? Not anymore, but 7 of Swords, 7 of Cups, Ace of Wands. I'm looking at what 7-7 means. But these ladies were trying to cast illusions over you and your creative beginning. I'm hearing, like, you had there's some collective that are divination artists. You have, like, a creative, abundant beginning ahead of you. And also I'm hearing very steamy, passionate love life coming towards you as well, too, with the Ace of Rods. You're in big dick energy. But they try casting illusions over you to, like, hide this. So what 7-7 looks like. Alright, so 7-7 talks about spiritual awakening, inner wisdom, self-discovery, and profound transformation. Because of their bullshit, you went through a serious transformation to get into your highest timeline and be aligned within yourself and spirit and the universe and all the fun entities and realms that we all can be a part of. Yeah. It's funny, if it wasn't for this deception, I don't think you would have had the awakening you had. So it kind of sucks you went through this, but on some level, this was, like, what caused you to be stronger. Which is why they failed, but, like, you get this... You're just hearing big dick energy. This masculine with the wand in between his tail... between his legs. Why did I say tails? I think it's because I'm using the furry deck. Anyway. 3 of Wands. Yep, they couldn't succeed. They failed. They can't go forward now because they invested so much time, energy, and money, and so much manipulation and everything to go against you and to stop this, that now they're stuck. They're stuck and they have to watch you get this Knight of Cups offer. I really feel like this masculine question really wants to have a deep emotional connection with you. Because this is like, with the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups, first of all, you are divine counterparts. You don't have to be water signs to be that, just FYI. But yeah, no, it's just like you two will have I feel like this relationship will have a very deep emotional connection. And two, it affects as well too, and I am hearing telepathy. So if maybe you're aware, you're not aware, but at this time, at this recording, it feels like if this reading resonates, you've been having telepathy with the counterpart in question. The counterpart is obsessed with you, wants to restrain you. Nine of Cups, the Devil. I am getting BDSM vibes with this, FYI. But yeah, just this masculine question is obsessed with you in many different ways. Like, you look good to him. He likes how you look a lot. He's very attracted to your looks, but he has more emotional depth than sexual attraction, if that makes any sense. Like, if he was like a scale of like, does it more emotional, is it more sexual? It's definitely more emotional than sexual. I mean, like, the fact that you're a looker, you're the Empress. Like, I mean, the fact that you are a looker is just a plus. I am hearing sapiosexual. And this thing is too, is what's interesting with this, with the Devil card, the Four of Swords, and the Four of Pentacles. I'm getting like things back to back. This is weird. How much of 4-4 means now next. But it's like, this masculine is like, to a degree, yes, he's obsessed. But he's obsessed with providing you, like a good life that he knows that he could do. Like, financially and emotionally as well, too. Also, definitely sexually. He, like, this man feels really confident he can please you sexually without a doubt. But yeah, Four of Wands and he just wants to give you peace and give you stability. That's something he knows he can provide, and he really wants to provide that for you, because maybe you've been struggling for a while and he doesn't like to watch you struggle. And if he's in a better financial position than you, he definitely wants to give to you and take care of you. I guess apparently too, if you want, like, this masculine question apparently has like a lot of money, like very financially secure. So if you didn't want to work, he would be okay with that. Like, as long as you're not like lounging around, or I don't know, like, he'll go this way. If he wanted to not work, this man's gonna be okay with it, because he knows you'd be doing something productive and creative, and like, I'm hearing giving, and like, he like knows that you're a nurturer and stuff like that, so he's not worried about it, of you taking advantage of his financial position. Odin's like stepping on everything. Do you want to go on my lap? You're flashing your ass to everyone on TikTok. If you want to give a tip to Odin for flashing his asshole at you, go to my Cash App, $, 80 tarot. If you want to pay Odin for his little show. But yeah, that's what this masculine is like obsessed about and thinking about. It's just like, that's what it seems like. Well, so those groups of feminines that came up against you, was a group of them? A group of feminines that came up against you. Oh no. I heard some of them stopped, but if this was a cult bullshit and they did some blood oaths together, that those bitches are affected. Unfortunately, those that participated in coming up against you, that happened to be part of some sort of occult secret society coven, they did blood oaths. And when they came up against you, collective, you like overcame them, and like spirit has your back and shit, basically. But there's still feminine still attacking collective, and I guess it's masculine too. But mainly the issue is they're mainly attacking. The problem with spirit. Okay, so spirit is like telling me to say basically the main problem is they keep attacking you, collective, and they're supposed to fucking stop, and they're not getting the goddamn picture. And I guess for some of them, because of like what they've done, for how long they've done it, and their positions and stuff like that, depending on how much they harassed you, some of these individuals will not stop attack you because they are kind of bound to it. And I should describe this, but like, okay, so if they cast shit against you, it's not hitting you, it's hitting them, but they're determined to fight Delulu and think eventually one of their spells will hit. And maybe if it does hit, I feel like, I can say from my experience personally, I can kind of relate to some of these readings, I've been dealing with some bullshit, and there are some things that spirit allows to hit me, are unfortunately my children. Oh yes, people have gone after and still go after my children spiritually. Oh, trust me, they're being handled with. Don't worry. But basically, a spirit will allow these certain things to hit, and you'll know with a spiritual attack in order to give you the chance to kind of retaliate against these individuals. Because I'm not sure about anyone else's spiritual journey, but I kind of feel like I'm just kind of like a with my spirit team to anchor certain things in this reality. It feels more like I have to say them out loud to anchor it in. Is the best way to describe that? Like Odin's like needs a. I need to comb him. And he's just like his hair's flying everywhere. It's getting in my fucking face. But like, yeah, it's one of those situations where spirit allows things to hit you just so you can specifically retaliate and kind of amplify the karma or the backfire depending on what they do. But yeah, I had a recent spiritual psychic attack to my child. Like, today is what day is it? Today's Tuesday. It was like on a Saturday. Don't worry, I took care of it. But needless to say, as a mother, I was really fucking pissed off. And to give you an example of like what happened when they pulled this shit is Ace of Pentacles. I'm hearing they're losing everything, whatever abundance they were hoping to gain off the collective by doing this bullying shit like that. Then like they lost everything. They can't move forward. They're stuck with a chariot. I am also seeing car accidents. I'm seeing kind of some gruesome car accidents, to be awesome, to be honest. I don't know why I said to be awesome. That was spirit. Spirit. No. To be honest, it just feels like there's gonna be some backfires. And I am definitely getting some car accidents, some gruesome car accidents. Like, I don't know why, but I'm seeing like a car flying and like kind of twirling a little bit. I don't know who is that for, but I am seeing that image in my head. I'm hearing drunk driving. Driving while under any sort of influence. Okay, so if they indulge in the influences, their chances of getting a car wreck goes up. Because if this group has been attacking the collective, they've been casting all sorts of magic, including towards your car. And that's could backfire, and it's going to hit, I don't know, all of them or some of them, but someone's going to go through some sort of car accident. They're becoming weak by week. They're becoming physically ill. They're getting sick. Some of them, it's not curable. And it can only medicine can prolong their life, but they will, like, not have a fulfilled life. Because it's, like, almost like, I'm seeing, like, cancer. I feel like some people are probably going to go through some sort of cancer. I'm hearing lung cancer. I hear blood cancer as well, too. That's leukemia, isn't it? Brain damage. I did hear a loss of limb. Someone's going to be disabled. And that applies both mentally and physically, because you get a mental disability, just like FYI. Technically speaking, bipolar is a disability, so yay me! So yeah, that's what I give a strength. And Ten of Cups, they're Ten of Cups, the Two of Cups. There's no fulfillment anytime soon. There's, these people are gonna be losing their families. I heard their community as well, too. And they're gonna lose these connections that they hold so dear, these group of feminines. Relationships are falling apart. Family homes are getting torn apart. Oh, I heard cheaters. I heard affairs. Secret families. Oh, these feminines lived a double life. I'm gonna catch up with them. The world went upright. You completed this cycle of fighting and coming up against them. As we remember, we started off with Five of Swords in reverse. They were defeated. You succeed, and all their shit's gonna be aired out online, is what it sounds like. I am getting some news articles too, but it seems like this shit just really blows off online, whatever happened. Nine of Wands, they gave up. Some of them have given up. They need to give up. They will give up. Because, like, with the Six of Pentacles, it's like the universe is giving back to you everything they stole. And it's like they've just collapsed with the Nine of Wands. Just hearing they collapsed. I love my cat, but his hair got everywhere. I need to give him a comb. I gotta give him a bath, honestly, but I don't have a... Gotta figure out how to do that properly. In my old place, I had a shower door where I could, like, lock him in, and he couldn't escape. I don't have that in this condo, nor do I have... Anyway, I gotta give Odin some sort of spa day. And I kind of don't want to pay to someone wash him. Sorry, just hair in my fucking eye. Okay. Yeah, the universe wants to give back to you everything that these people stole, and these people are burdened. Oh, what was the... I think it was 4-4, right? Yeah, I'm gonna look up 4-4 for a second. Hold on, I totally forgot about that. But these people are completely burdened, by the way. Why? Because you have a public victory over them with the 6 of Wands. Let me see what was the... Just remembered. Apologies. Let's see which one it was. 4 of Cups, 4 of Swords. Alright. Alright. 4-4 with the 4 of Swords and 4 of Pentacles. As I was talking about this masculine one to give into you and everything, 4-4 is considered the master builder or power number. Stability, material manifestation, hard work, and grand achievements, bridging the physical and spiritual worlds together. Yeah. Basically that. But yeah, so... These people are overburdened because you defeat them with the 6 of Wands. You're getting a public victory because whatever fucking blows up online fucking brings you to the motherfucking spotlight. And these people are upset because they've gone through so much black magic to try and keep you hidden and under wraps. It's like people knew... These groups of... Is this a group of feminines? Or focus group of feminines? These group of feminines knew you would take off because of your ability... And you made them insecure, and they thought I don't know what it is, but these group of feminines feel like these groups of feminines and the Queen of Swords feel like you think that you're better than them. And to be honest, collective, you probably are by default, but you don't know because you realistically, I don't feel like you even met these group of feminines. To be honest, has collective? Collective has all of them. Okay, so collective has met a chunk of them, not all of them. But considering all the bullshit they went through you, and you still overcame, yeah, I would personally say the collective is better than them. Why? Because the collective is the fucking star. Collective was always meant to shine, and these people knew that. That's why they were trying to dull your shine, and they couldn't with the 5 of Swords in reverse. They're defeated. And these women feel like they really can't take an L. I feel like they never lost to someone like the collective before, to be honest. That's what it kind of feels like. Kind of feels like I can't believe you lost, and they're still desperate to try and stop. Although some of these feminists have stopped that were part of this little cult group thing. However, they all signed a fucking blood oath. And I guess I'm not sure how Spirit's doing this, because it feels like a lot of people took this blood oath to come up against you. And it's like, some of it was like under false pretenses to come up against you. So I guess it depends on how long this was going on for, and when these people realized, and what did they do once they realized. I feel like the people who realized about to me it kind of feels like the people who lied about coming up to the collective and fell for it and then realized who the collective was, depending on how they reacted when they first heard the news, if these people heard and changed course immediately, they're gonna be basically fine. And these people heard but decided to fuck around for a little bit just to see, those people are gonna suffer some shit. I don't know for how long, but it feels like they're going to pay the price passively. And the people who continue to go after the collective and won't fucking stop, because of their actions and the blood oath they took, it's going to ripple effect to this whole entire blood oath community, family, or whatever. And it's all going to be varied in damages depending on the spiritual ranking, generational curses, bloodline, and when the blood oath was taken and how long they followed the blood oath for this. Take any of these? Or if that's will take any of these. I'm curious. Oh, oop. Alright, so I'm gonna talk about this. Take this. Alright. So, basically, the Five of Wands in reverse, I feel like this collective, there's no competition with this collective. This collective doesn't compete. Because no one can compete where they can't compare. It's just like, I don't know, with these two next together, I just feel like the Empress is like, yes, and another one. I'll take out another one. It's like, you don't start conflict. If conflict comes your way, you're gonna fucking end it. You're in your Nine of Cups energy. You're getting your wish fulfillment. You're happy. You're taking care of yourself. There's an Emperor in reverse. Is it more than one? There's more than one that are... These Emperors in reverse feel controlling and possessive. I also heard demeaning. And I got sadistic as well, too. These Emperors are, like, pissed off that you defeated them, kept your Nine of Cups energy, and I heard outsmart them, outdo them. And that's mainly because you're the High Priestess. You just, like, you're tapped in, you know, you can... If these are, like, are they warlocks? I remember they're warlocks. If there are warlocks came against you, they're, like, they were no match for the High Priestess energy. Ooh, okay, Knight of Swords, Death Upright, the Sun. Damn. What I'm getting with this is you took an opportunity to cause an ending through your spirituality, through your intuition. I heard like you cut through the bullshit and brought it to an ending, which caused you a rebirth into this new version of you, this new elevated, higher self version for conquering this bullshit. And everything's gonna be exposed. Nothing can be hidden anymore. Because this is kind of like your wish fulfillment is to get this shit to be exposed. Because it'll bring you like a... it'll bring you, basically, a happy ending. With the Death and the Sun upright, it's a happy ending. Because these people worked against you, and they worked really hard to work against you with the Eight of Pentacles. This is what the reward they're reaping for going against you. They were told not to do this. They were told to fucking stop so many goddamn times. Through spirit. And I guess some people also to voice their concerns with this little network of people to be like, hey, maybe we should stop doing this. Take it. Right. Another one. More information. We're getting more information. Keep shuffling. All right. Nine of Cups, someone's deeply unhappy. This whole community's upset. I heard, like, Wario, like, wow! Like, in my head, like, these people got knocked out. No, I heard no more respawns. Basically, they can't do a comeback. There's no coming back from what they've done. They will never be... I'm hearing they'll never be happy for what they've done to the collective. Four of Swords in reverse. These people... There's a lot of different mental states across this whole entire network. Some of them are scared, some of them are nervous, some of them are losing their minds, some of them are, just, like, upset, freaking out. Because you're remaining consistent with the Knight of Pentacles, like you haven't broken your stride. You may be slow moving, but bitch, you ain't coming off course at all. And that's what has these people freaked out, because they want you off course. But they can't. Five of Swords, because you're putting up a fight. You're not going down without a fight, and then it says people upset because you're consistent and you're actively fighting back. They didn't think you would fight back. They thought you would just take this shit lying down because the Queen of Cups said that you were a sweetheart, and they thought you didn't have the capacity, the willpower, the strength, the courage to do so. You can be a sweetheart and a motherfucking badass at the same time. Like, that's a thing that can happen. The Empress came out again. 4 Cups came out. 2 of Cups. You're kidding. Alright, you see with the 5 of Swords right now? See, that's the wolf hidden behind the swords. I'm just getting this energy of, like, fucking try me. Like, it's like you have this, like, almost berserker type of energy that dumbasses would try to come up against you to fucking interfere with the full reverse fucking dumb fuck card again. It's just like, you don't fuck around. You don't fuck around. You just don't. You don't, like, you fight back. You're the Empress. You stand your ground. High Priestess came out, you're intuitive as fuck. You have the inner knowing to overcome things that try to get you off course. It's like, you don't go off course. I mean, you might, like, get knocked off the path, because don't we all? We all get, a little, you know, banged around a little bit. But you don't fuck around. You don't give up. This offer's coming to you because there's someone, there's a masculine out there that has a strong, there's a soul connection. 4 of Cups, he just, like, this masculine in question wants to give this offer to this collective, this Empress, this divine collective. It's because they, like, know they can have this, like, deep emotional bond with you. With the 2 of Cups and the 10 of Cups. And then the 4 of Cups in reverse. It will be a 10 of Cups situation, though. Yeah. I find that funny, where it's like, this is still, it's what you can't see, by the way, is this offer coming in. I don't know if you'll see it coming, to be honest. It's kind of in the works, it's hidden away. And if you've been following my readings for a while, you're probably like, some of you might be like, well, I want my connection now. I'm not the boss of spirit. I'm not the boss of people. They gotta fucking do their shit. Police decks. Alright. I'm curious. It's 10 of Wands, nothing's burdering. Oh my god, nothing is... You're not letting things cause you burdens. If anything is a burden, you're dropping it like it's hot. Because you just, like... I'm also being told you need to drop some burdens, so... You're not letting burdens hit you, but also, if you are burdened by something, I'm being told you have to drop it. I'm not sure what that means exactly. Shuffle. Alright, doing 6. Alright. This is a cute deck, though. And well, I love animals, so I'm a little bit biased. Knight of Wands. Yeah, you're standing your ground. You withstand a lot of bullshit, and unfortunately, you will continue to endure bullshit. But you don't go down, you just don't go down without a fight, and that's these people pissed off. That you are still standing. You overcame so much. 5 of Wands. People want to pick a fight with you. And on the YouTube page, you can see it, not on TikTok, but the Knight of Pentacles and the 5 of Wands are looking at each other, and it kind of feels like to me that these people are looking to, like, fight against you, but you got your shield up with the Knight of Pentacles, because in this card, that's, like, Knight of Pentacles has, like, a shield, basically, and, yeah, I just hear, like, colliding, but someone thunking away. It's like they try to come at you, and then they go, and they, like, fly off, like, they rebound. But these people are trying to install conflict. And I guess also compete for, I heard, your spot. People are trying to prove that they're worthy. The Fool. Three of Wands in reverse. Death. Seven of Wands. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. People losing a fuck ton of money. People lost their legacies coming after this collective. Yeah, these people took a leap of faith to try and cause you, like, stagnation. To try and derail you off your path with the Three of Wands in reverse. That's what these people did. These people took a leap of... They started a new chapter / beginning, just taking a leap of faith towards trying to stop you and putting conflict in your life. But Spirit has brought that shit to an end with the Death card, which also happens to be a Phoenix. So through all this bullshit, you have come out renewed and rebirthed, and basically have the energy of a Phoenix. Being told Golden Light people are kind of those, that's like kind of how the Golden Light individuals are, as they go through like a rebirth to embrace their Golden Light, is what I heard. That's for my Golden Light collective that resonates with the shit. There was some lie they were spreading about you having some sort of STD. It's not true, though, because you never went out to see these individuals with the Ten of Cups, and you're protected. I heard you're clean because you never sought these individuals out. You kind of like were a homebody, so there was no case to build against you claiming that you had this STD, which could be like a sexual disease, but also like it's like a demon, sexually transmitted demon. It could be both or either or, depending on your story. For some, I feel like it might be both, to be honest, because I feel like an STD on level is kind of a sexually transmitted demon, to be honest. Anyway, yeah. There's something about this STD lie that I heard caved someone in. Someone was reckless coming up against you. They thought if they came up against you and wipe you out, they could have your spot. Just because people based all this attack based on the fact that you just have a kind heart. Which is fucked up to know these people target you specifically because you're a kind person. That is messed up. But it cost them everything to do so. Wow, this is just making it clear again. There's no verification. Collective is sailing away from these individuals by any means necessary with the Five of Swords. Because you're just not the Queen of Pentacles. You just are focusing on your back, taking care of yourself, nurturing yourself, trying to take care of your finances. And it's like, you're doing that by any means necessary, but these people are also trying to interfere by any means necessary. It's like weird. It's like they're losing money, so I don't know how long they keep doing this, because at some point, are they taking out loans? Jesus, wow. Some people are taking out loans just to come out against you. Like, this is wild. I heard fraud crimes. I feel like people, oh wow. Okay, this is like, we're diving into cult societies. Some people, is it people? Someone, is it one or, oh, wait, hold on, god damn it. Is it one person or group? Or like a handful? Which one is it? A handful of people have taken loans out to specifically come against you, paying for spell work and or harassment. Whether that's physical or digital. Which one is it? More so digital. Jesus Christ. Bro, what the fuck? I fucked up. I thought this was a Three of Wands. This is a Three of Pentacles. It's just because he's in a tree forest. I thought they were wands. But it doesn't matter because it still comes up later on Three Wands in reverse. Anyway, um, okay, so like course correction a little bit. Although I'm still not wrong, it just shows that people came up against you, but they lost money coming up against you, which causes rebirth for you. But yeah, so like your fight by any means necessary because people see you as a star and also like you are the star, you shine bright, your type in a spirit, you're getting public recognition, you're a star seed, and people it's like people didn't really know, but like now they know like how much of a star seed you are, and they're seeing all the injustice done towards you hitting them back, because they were obsessed with stopping your growth, your any form of movement with the devil and the three wands in reverse. They just didn't care. They were just obsessed. They did sadistic shit, spell work to like try and stop you by any means necessary. But I feel like they kind of backfired, and now if they were trying to make you immobile, unable to move, now they're unable to move as well too. And I'm hearing traveling is making it impossible for them to go undetected / notice. There's a group out there that's making a plan to help make you be not so like apathetic. Well, the two of wands through the three of cups and the five of cups in reverse. I'm definitely getting there's some sort of group out there, a community that's working in your favor, and there it's like it kind of just looks peaceful. Like these people want to have some sort of like peaceful interaction with you, meditate like meditation. I don't know. I don't know why I'm getting the vibe. Some people want you to do some sort of guided meditation. Maybe you don't do that. I don't know. I'm just getting this vibe. It's like these people want to work with you to have some sort of like connection with spirit. Most likely, they want to learn how to tap into their inner self, their higher self, their intergalactic self. They want to like learn to tap in, and they have. To a degree, they have regrets seeing how others have treated you and how some have participated. It seems like some people have like watched from the sidelines for a while. Like, is it multiple communities? It's multiple communities. Apparently, that I've had this eye on you for a while. I'm not sure how the inner works of cults and covens collide with each other and how they negotiate with each other. I don't know if it's like some weird like global meeting they'll meet up. I don't know. But they're upset seeing how you were treated. Especially with how balanced and how much of a hard work you are. With the Temperance upright and the Eight of Pentacles. You're a hard worker and you just like, all you care about is having balance in your life. You're also protected by the divine. I heard Archangel Michael's here and Azael. I think Raphael. I don't know if Raphael's one of them, to be honest. I'm not really good with the archangels. That's just what I'm hearing in my head. You have overcame some heart strife because these people try to stab you figuratively and, unfortunately for some, literally. They try to do it literally. I don't think they succeed literally, but they definitely tried to do it spiritually, emotionally. And you overcame that and healed from that because you're a fucking boss. And you don't rely on the self-validation of others to feel good about yourself. Because you love yourself with the Ace of Cups. And people see the amount of love you have to give and you can offer. Like, people can see your one cup could fill, like, 50 or 5 cups. Somewhere within that range, depending on how big of a fucking goblet you have. Queen of Wands. You notice on the Queen of Wands is a snake. You see how she's a snake? Queen of Wands in reverse. This bitch is a snake. I don't know if this was the leader who started this shit. Fire sign. This is a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Which one is it mainly? Which one? Mainly Leo. We're leaning heavy to Leo. She is a backstabbing viper. This bitch has poisoned so many people along her path. She has... It's like I'm seeing a snake bite someone and then like recoil off to the next person, but like on a stepping stool, like a staircase, and that's how she ascended to the top. And it's weird because I guess people thought she did this naturally through like her own self-care and like conquering her own shadow work and stuff like that. No. She poisoned other people to get to the fucking top. And how she did this apparently when the Queen of Wands usually can talk about being a black cat usually. Sorry, I'm starting to look at this being like, yeah, I'm pretty sure this is AI. Like, AI made, which I'm kind of bummed about, to be honest. But I didn't know. It's just based off how the card looks, I'm like, you know, this doesn't look like someone drew this. Anyway. I'm bummed by that. Finding that shit out. Her shit's gonna be exposed. Oh, her homegirl has a fucking record. Does she? She's got a record of doing fraudulent work for so long and plotting. Has she committed unalivings? She's committed unalivings to get to where she's been. Oh, fuck. But it's fine. The cycle's closed with her. Spirit is saying you don't have to worry about her and her bullshit, because she's gonna be facing some serious jail time. That'll be the end of the cycle. And people are gonna know about her. And she's terrified of this to a degree, because she wanted to be the star, basically. She wanted to have the spotlight on her for good reasons. For love and admiration. And I guess people showering her with money so she didn't have to fucking work. Because she was working off of you. She was taking your shit and packaging it up and selling it as her own for a while. That stopped after a while because I think that stopped at some point. I can't remember exactly when in the storyline, but it stopped at some point. And now everyone's seeing, and people will see who she is. And it's not going to be good because she's going to be mortified because she wanted to be famous so bad. So Spirit's like, okay, we'll make you famous, but in the worst way possible. Instead of being like a star for how good you are, you're not good. You're a shitty fucking person. So we're making known how much of a shitty fucking person you are. For going after the divine. I guess she was like soaking energy and masking in herself to act like she was divine, but she wasn't. Apparently she was guiding people in the wrong direction too, purely for self-gain. She would put people in these like pickle situations that people felt stuck in, and she would exacerbate those situations and like funnel off their wow. She was not only siphoning off apparently you collective, but whoever she was like guiding, she was siphoning off them as well too. Is that the case? Wow, she's a little fucking greedy energy whore. There's an emperor that knew about that, who'd worked to try and entrap you, but he kind of backfired, and now he's trapped in a mental prison for coming up against you because you dropped him in order to have... You dropped him in order to maintain this, like, energy, the Six of Cups energy. You dropped this man because you just, like, wanted to be in this peaceful, zen, playful, youthful energy. And he misjudged you, because I guess is it multiple emperors? Is it multiple of them? Multiple? Apparently multiple of them thought that you wouldn't drop him. Or see him as a burden. But because you did that, you're getting your Four of Wands, your union, your celebration of community. And these people who came up against you with the Page of Pentacles in reverse have lost. They lost. Coming up against you. Whatever vow they made to come against you they made a vow to stop you from having some sort of union at some point, because it feels like, this is kind of I'm sorry if I feel like I'm all over the place, I'm trying my best to not be that way, but it feels like people didn't know who you were, and then they found out who you are, and they're like, well, we gotta stop the collective from getting this union, this like community, and they failed. It was like the more they just, it's like, I heard the more they found out about you, one, the more disturbed they got apparently, but also the more they felt like it would be a better challenge to stop you. It was just like the more they found out your ranking and your spirituality, it was like the more like, oh, we have to fucking stop this now, because these people engage in some dark, satanic, sadistic, rapey shit. This group, especially this group of feminines, the Queen of Swords in reverse, those definitely engage into some sadistic shit. Those are not Queen of Cups. Those are malicious bitches. Anything else? More? It's gonna be a long-ass reading. This will not be a TikTok reading. This will not be. I don't think so. If we get past like an hour, I decided anything past an hour is not going on TikTok. One more. How many more? Split it. Alright. What else we gonna add? The devil. I heard you broke free from the devil's curse/grip. And now people, I see like people crying and like upset because they can't break away from the devil because when they decided to come after you or help you, they made and picked a side. Those who came up to help you will ascend. Those that stayed by to attack you will descend into the void of the depth of the universe. Nine of Wands. They're trying to get this information, whatever these people are trying to hide information-wise. Crimes I'm hearing, fraudulent crimes, they're trying to hide in group chat as well too, leaking coming out. Videos, images, AI. I'm hearing AR corn. I feel like, this... I just got this group did like AI corner view, and also if you have kids, they did AI corner view and your kids. I'm like sorry to fucking report that. I am sorry. I'm upset to know that, to be honest. High Priestess. These people are upset because they can't outsmart you. You freak them out with your intuition. You're very tapped in. Six of Wands. You know what I'm getting with this is I feel like this owl is kind of like did I fucking stutter? With this I like this High Priestess card though. I hate this as AI, but I like this Priestess card though. I'm so upset myself. I feel so conflicted. Anyway, I just get this vibe of this the collective does divination. You're intuitive, and if you've been posting your shit online, stuff like that, people are surprised with how people are scared. People are surprised and scared how accurate you are. And I definitely get the vibe with the High Priestess. I feel like the energy collective has is like, did I fucking stutter? Like, it's that kind of vibe. And you're coming up victorious because of your work ethic with whatever your job you're in it, if you're not into divination. But if you're into divination, this is bringing you a lot of success. I'm definitely keep on the route of what you're doing. Keep posting if you're posting online. If this is regardless to your work, if you're a content creator of any sort. I also heard musician as well too. So if anything along those lines, you were on the right fucking path, then you are, and to some degree, at this time, you already have that recognition in regards to the secret little group that likes to hide in the shadows. Three of Cups in reverse. This was a group of really emotionally balanced people coming up against you. And the thing is, too, is these people are not really friends with each other. These quote-unquote friends in this group that participates in black magic manipulation and crimes and stuff like that. I'm definitely getting crimes, like a criminal network or organized crime is popping into mind. I'm also getting some sort of government/military programs that are part of this as well, too. To a degree, they're all upset. It's some multiple... Wow, this is... Okay, this is a network of this shit. Multiple... Basically, the emotionally imbalanced people went up against you, but also these people are not good with each other. It's like they talk like these... This is the Queen of Swords energy again. It's in reverse. It's like these people just gossip and talk shit about each other, and I feel like they stab each other in the back for funsies. And it kind of feels like, to a degree, it's like in this group, it seems like who can fuck over who the best way possible. It's a really weird, fucked up game of seeing who can crawl on top by hurting one another. So I don't know why people want to be a part of this, because that just genuinely sounds awful. But I guess this is a group for awful people with no empathy at all. Just cold-hearted and gross and sadistic. All they do is they work towards taking from everyone to get what they have. They don't earn it honestly. They feel like they have to steal it because if society allows them to steal it, then they should be able to do that. Someone's trying to work to take away the collective's offer away from them. These people are working together trying to take away your, I heard your commitment. The Empress came out again. The Empress is coming out a lot. This is definitely a divine feminine reading for sure. Yeah, no, they just like... That's right, I tooted. If you heard it. Don't worry, you can't smell it. Anyway. I'm not feeling anything to pull. Yeah, but they're trying to take away your offer. They can't, but they're trying. Final outcome? Wow, this is a heavy reading. There's still more information to unlock. How many more? Okay. Queen of Pentacles. You're focused on your bag, staying solid. You're committed to your journey. If you're a divination artist, you're committed to your divination. You know what's important to you and what to focus on. Six of Cups. You took the right leap forward focusing on what's important to you. If you have kids, you took the right leap forward in regards to your children. But also, you took the right leap forward because you know what makes you happy and what makes you feel youthful and light, and that's what you focus on. So you took a leap towards that, which was a good idea. It's gonna pay off. The people who worked against you, they got sick to some degree. They got ill. They're weak. Definitely get some people who... The people that worked against you that try to take your money are facing some sort of ailment. Physical ailments. Mental? Physical? Physical specifically. You're getting a rebirth. A new beginning. Because you ended a cycle and you ended this little network's bullshit of fuckery. Because of that, people are losing their stability because of you being you and overcoming their bullshit by your fucking self. Did the collective have help? Did the collective had help, apparently. Does the collective know? Collective doesn't know they had help behind the scenes. Because I guess there's some underground society of different people and different groups and cults and all that fun stuff. So I guess when people found out who you were, /are, wanted to, like, take your, like, not take your back, but, like, have your back. The Queen of Wands came out in reverse. Yup. She's the bitch that tried to come after your fucking passionate beginning. And she thought she had the upper hand. Page of Swords. Eight of Pentacles. This Queen of Wands paid people to watch you, to take action against you. She had malicious stalkers. But you were protected from them. Oh! Eight of Pentacles, the Emperor and the Empress. The universe, and so was this masculine, this emperor, this divine... Again, this is the divine match, is coming towards you by any cost. He's working hard to get to you. He has to fight through some bullshit. I'm guessing, because Under the High Priest didn't realize, but I feel like it's like he has to work on his intuition. He has to get to... I'm hearing he has to get to your spiritual ranking. Like, so it's like a match. And then when you guys like meet together, you guys can actually keep ascending together and maintain that same like ranking. Oh, take this. All right, not really have to go through the piles today. That's interesting. All right, final outcome. Oh Lord Almighty! Finally, we got to the final outcome. What's the final outcome, babies? I don't like stop. Just like stop moving. Be like straight. The Chariot. Oh, he coming. This masculine, this divine counterpart, he's making his way. He's charging through some obstacles. Nothing's holding him back. I guess when he breaks some certain things spiritually around him, like some sort of like, not guards, but like, kind of like a test basically. There's some spiritual tests that have been intentionally placed on him due to some of the spell work these people have tried to cast on him. They let some of that hit because he needs to learn how to transmute that energy. So basically when he learns how to transmute all the bullshit holding him back, he's gonna fucking charge on through. Secrets will be revealed. Yep. Moon reverse underneath the 8 of Wands to the 9 of Wands. Moon in reverse. Their shit's gonna get revealed. There'll be no more secrets. I heard there'll be no more secrets from society anymore. I guess we're gonna globally get the full picture of what's been going on behind the scenes with secret programs and secret societies, and something with tunnels. They use tunnels to move people through. 9 of Swords, which is apparently what they were worried about you fucking figuring out and finding out with a cross. They were hoping you wouldn't connect those two dots with tunnels, because that's how the fucking four Swords, High Priestess, Knight of Pentacles, 6 of Wands, talking about divination, all this shit, 9 Swords cross. They've been worried about you picking up something regarding tunnels with the secret society. They move people, I'm hearing children and trafficking through these secret tunnels that are hidden around, I hear, through the United States. And this is globally, but I'm from America, so usually I focus on America, just like FYI. But this does feel like a global thing, just like FYI. But admittedly, I am more tapped into the United States, because that's where I live. 6 of Pentacles. Spirit's handing you information piece by piece. Not all at once. Spirit is slowly giving you information to reveal. Again, this is like my tarot reading, divination artist people. I also heard journalism as well too. If you're a journalist, if you happen to be a journalist, Spirit is helping you give hand feeding information at the appropriate time, because whatever comes out regarding this whole situation is a global thing. I'm hearing it's going to make it on the news, and it's going to traumatize people. I don't think it's going to traumatize the people who are spiritual who are conspiracy theorists, to be honest. But I feel like the normie or the average day person that doesn't tap into this shit is going to be, I heard, appalled. Oh, some people are going to throw up when they hear this news. What I'm getting with the 6 of Pentacles, the 4 of Cups upright, and the Knight of Swords is you kind of have to wait around for Spirit to give you this information or this new beginning, like action to, I heard, ascend. It seems like right now we're in stagnation with the 4 of Cups. We're kind of sitting around, kind of waiting for things, waiting for an opportunity is what it feels like. I feel like Spirit will let you know when that opportunity arrives. but I can't tell if it's like, I can't tell if it's one of the things where you'll know when to take the opportunity or the opportunity is coming towards you. I really can't tell which way it is. Which one is it? Which one? Apparently Spirit said we don't know. It's one of those regards because at this current time things are kind of playing out in regard to this, and there's certain butterfly effects that need to happen regarding this. But it definitely seems like you are waiting around for, and I guess Spirit is seeing which path we're going on is the best way to describe it. Personally, I view, like, I feel like I'm a different type of tarot reader, to be honest, but I feel like I'm one of those tarot readers where it's like, I'm like Doctor Who, where time is all wibbly, wonky, timey-wimey type of shit. That's kind of where I'm at with this, because that's what it feels like. It just feels like there's, like, islands on this map, right? Or this, like, sea, but it's kind of, like, wavy, and things are moving and clashing in with each other, so it just kind of seems like things are in mid-movement right now as this is unfolding at the time I'm recording, which today is December 16th, 2025, coming towards the new year, and I still got some shit from October that has not been put online. Interesting how that plays out, in my opinion. I find that interesting, anyway, personally, for me, when I release videos and when they come out, and how long they've been stored on my PC/phone/YouTube channel. But anyway, so that's kind of what's going on right now. It's like Spirit is wanting to give to you, is giving you information, spoon-feeding it to you, bit by bit. But you just have to wait. There's an opportunity coming your way, or you're going to take an opportunity. Not sure which way it is right now, but either way, some opportunity will happen in your direction. But it's just like right now, well, this gets all fucking sorted out. You are in the Four of Cups energy. Just waiting around, seeing when to take it, or when it's coming. Go through the decks. I'm not going through the decks. Alright. Anything else? Alright, that's the reading. It's a long fucking reading. Alright, so TLR of the reading, because this is not going to be a TikTok one, because we got over an hour and 10 minutes. Nah, just not doing that. Collectives and the Queen of Cups. There is a divine match out here that is currently on his way. However, people have thrown spell work onto you and to him in order to stop this. On top of that, too, originally we started with this, there was a group of feminines, the Queen of Swords in reverse, that have come up against you because they don't like you, and they're insecure, and they're malicious, and they're sadistic, and they like lashing out on people because it makes them feel better because of their insecurities. Also highly manipulative, and I'm hearing word witch magic, so some of these people are really good at spreading gossip and lies via their words. I don't know if are they good at articulating English? They're not good at articulating English, they just know how to manipulate and sway people. You have not moved at all. You have not moved from your spot. Yeah, I'm hearing your spot with the 8 of Cups in reverse. You have stayed put, you're not going anywhere. They can't move you. Even though you're a Queen of Cups, you don't take shit. People are trying to delay you because they're nervous of you and your success that you're walking towards. They've been trying to instill conflict in so many ways. I heard in your work life, your personal life, your love life, spiritual as well too. If you have a content or a platform online, they tried interfering with that as well too. I am hearing shadow ban, so maybe they shadow banned some of your videos so they wouldn't get as much views or something like that. Something along those lines. These people took a foolish mistake trying to work against you because when they did that, it brought nothing but an ending into their life. And I heard their finances, and I heard their growth. So if they were someone who was spiritual and was climbing up... Oh, okay, so I heard they were climbing up the sadistic ladder. So this community that came after you is just a group that attacks people to, like, quote-unquote ascend, but they don't ascend because it's kind of like... So, like, when you ascend, right, you, like, work and you kind of stay there. Like, you don't go down. It's just, like, you can only go up. It has to take work to go down. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, you don't, like, go down. Where these people, they work to ascend, right? But it's temporary because they siphon energy and they don't keep that energy because it's not their energy. So, as the energy wears off, their ranking goes down. So what happened, basically, with this collective that I'm tapped into, is you conceded to like rise consistently, steadily. Well, these people fucked over someone, went down. They had to fuck someone over again to get somewhere up. They went down. They had to fuck someone over again to get a little higher. So it's like they had to continually fuck people over in order to maintain this divinity that wasn't even theirs to begin with. So when it got to a point, because of your steady work ethic and doing and working on your spiritual journey the right way, doing the shadow work and all this shit, and cleansing and tapping into anything you fucking tapped into, eventually you may have started out here, but you ended up being fucking here. And they were up here, but they cannot get above you anymore because you have reached a very specific high ranking / threshold. My personal opinion, people are born to a certain ranking. Yes, however, I do feel you can actually ascend your own ranking and descend your ranking based on the actions you take in this life cycle, in my personal fucking opinion. So, collective, you eventually got to a really high point on your own through your own journey and own work and struggles and healing. These people, there's no divinity to match your divinity because they never had anyone in their society be that high of a ranking in their own little fucking group. So they're trying to like fuck you over, but the more they fuck you over, the faster they dropped their actual true ranking, which is basically a demonic setting at this goddamn point. Considering I'm tapping into some sadistic tunnel bullshit global thing, this is definitely like a sadistic thing, basically. That got them to where they are at. It's something with the tunnels. I don't know what it is, but there's something with tunnels going on in regards to the society, and that's how they move around. And I am hearing the United States. I'm hearing Australia. What? UK, like London area as well too. Where? Also Israel, apparently. Anything else? Some place in Africa. I don't know if there's any more. I heard Congo. Sudan. Gaza as well too. I'm hearing those are like human sacrifices though. I think Sudan, Congo, and Gaza. I'm hearing those are sacrificing lands, like rituals, like people are killing people and stuff like that for heard Baal or some sort of like false demonic god or something like that. I don't have the exact tea about that, but there's something among those lines. I know they have tunnels here, but I can definitely feel like America, they definitely have tunnels. I'm also hearing Australia as well again too. And the UK, so there's something going on with these tunnels. I'm not sure what the fuck it is to a degree. I don't know if there's a tunnel system in these places of origins of countries, or some of these countries know about the tunnels that are in the United States and other places. I can't really get a clear picture. That's just what I'm seeing / tapping into. These people worked at the group that mainly came up against you was emotionally unstable. They tried to compete with you. They did not win. You remained in this youthful, happy, healing energy with the Six of Cups. I just get like you're just happy and youthful and just kind of playful. There's people that came up against you that try and take on your money and worked with money to try and commit all this fraud and stuff. I feel like they got found out. I feel like they're freaking out. I definitely gained some insecurity and scaredness. And some of them are sick. I hear some of them are so sick physically because of like the stress and the anxiety of their shit getting caught out and being called out. They're going to be losing their stability. That's part of the ending that you brought upon them, is they lose their stability. The money they earned unjustly cannot fund and fulfill their lifestyle anymore. This Queen of Wands is the one who initiated this whole entire thing. She kind of led the charge against you for the most part, and it backfired on her horribly. Because whatever she wanted for you, collective, she's going to now face. And I am hearing crying, I am hearing temper tantrums, I am hearing yelling, I am seeing this bitch throw stuff across her house, like her pillows and stuff like that. There's a child involved. I wouldn't be surprised if she hits the child at this goddamn point, or does something with the child, oh wait, what is she? If she has a child, she's gonna use that child as some sort of dark magic bullshit. Because she's desperate. This bitch's crazy. I don't like this bitch. She's not above sacrificing her child to get at the collective. It's not going to work, though, because she lost. Did she do it already? Apparently she did it already to some degree. She sacrificed her child in some way. I don't know if did she physically do it? Spiritually? Physically, she didn't do it. Spiritually, she did. Does the dad know? Apparently, the dad doesn't know that she did this shit. Well, it is what it is. It's unfortunate, but she's hella karmic. And sometimes when people are hella karmic, they do really karmic shit. Which might be what this Page of Swords in reverse is. She had something to her kid and it backfired. Because the Page is in reverse. And the Page is a kid. That might be part of the secret that might come out that she's nervous about as well, too, with the Nine of Swords cross. That you know something about how you know she did something towards her child. That she doesn't want people to find out. But the people are going to find out. I'm not sure what she did. I don't know. I don't want to dive into the possibilities. Because, I'm not going to lie, it feels really fucked up to a degree. Was it? I don't want to say it out loud. It's just upsetting. But that's the reading. Take care of yourself spiritually, mentally, physically. Know they love you. Bye.